everyone! Last year, we shared our Team Arbo Family Goals around February. But this year, we're starting the year right. We'd love to share with you our goals and plans for 2023. We hope that this will be beneficial for parents and couples who are watching this. But before that, I'm Ginger.
And I'm EJ.
And we're content creators and business owners who love sharing our experiences on personal finance, investing, business, and parenthood.
So we started sharing our family goals and plans last year. As a couple, we hold a family planning session. And just for the family. Our kids are still young, but hopefully soon we'd be able to involve our eldest. For these sessions, we use this template that we have been using since 2017.
Just to recap, in this template, we first state the vision and the mission of our family. For Team Arbo, our vision is to be a family that travels often and experiences what the world has to offer. And of course, not having the thought of going into crushing debt weighing at the back of our minds. If you've watched our video last year, you'll notice that this has changed. We refined the vision statement a bit because we realized that we focused on the how instead of the what our life would be like. Our family's mission is to be a family that helps people grow and achieve their goals in life, be it through creating content like this or running startups with the same goal.
Your vision and mission as a family usually doesn't change drastically year after year. But of course, if you feel that these things need a little bit of tweaking, you're welcome to do so. Just like what we did. We keep our vision, mission in our template so that we're always reminded about our purpose as a family. Being aligned as a family on what our vision and mission is helps ensure that we're making the right decisions and that we're always on track to turning our vision into a reality.
Okay, now for our life goals, we divided these into 7 main categories. We'll be going through each one of them and sharing what our specific goals are. First up is our goals for our daughters. In our 2022 video, we mentioned that we usually save up for our kids' tuition fees. Now, since we refined our vision and that dream of traveling and the theme of freedom became more apparent, it made more sense to finally get into homeschooling. So in June 2022, we decided to homeschool Zika. A side benefit of this is that the financial demands of tuition isn't as big anymore. Previously, tuition fees was a sinking fund that we saved up for. Now, it's not so big to warrant a sinking fund. Of course, our 2 daughters' college fund is still something we kept as a long-term goal. For this, we have a policy with Sun Life for Zika, and for Yani, we are utilizing Family's mutual funds. Related to this, we also have a goal to fix our homeschooling curriculum for Zika. Since we started homeschooling last year, we're still learning more about what the most effective way to teach her is, and what pace we should go with. We've always had that impression that it's going to be hard, but surprisingly, it's actually quite fun. So we've been actively looking for different ways of teaching Zika, looking for what is most effective for her. Aside from that, at her age, a lot of the adversity she encounters is via the academic challenges she faces. And the good thing is that we're able to help her look for healthy coping mechanisms that allow her to control unproductive emotional outbursts and help her build a mindset that's focused on growth and moving forward. That is the most rewarding part of homeschooling.
For our spiritual goals, of course, our intention is to be closer to God. I personally am learning so much because, surprise to my friends, I'm the teacher assigned to teach that to Zika, religion. And being Roman Catholic, I'm using the framework of the Catechism. Aside from that, we make it a point to pray every evening. We want our kids to have an abundance mindset, and having that habit of thanking the Lord for the blessings that we've received is such an effective way of building that. Last year, Zika had her first Holy Communion and her first confession. Yani was also baptized last year. This year, we plan to be more diligent in attending Sunday Masses, especially with the pandemic-related restrictions starting to ease up.
For me, I've also started journaling. I started last January 1 and I use this app called Floret. You can download it from the App Store. Now for our financial goals last year, we broke this down into 4 sub-goals. First financial goal, to always keep my credit card bill at 0. Last year, we successfully did this. The second was for EJ's credit card goal. We successfully dropped his credit card debt to half. We are looking at zeroing out this credit card debt by December 2023. Then our third financial goal last year was to build our emergency funds. We successfully set aside 10,000 every month. This year, we'd like to continue doing this.
Our last financial goal was to learn technical analysis for crypto and stock market trading. We didn't do that last year. We chose to drop that goal because neither of us was interested in technical trading, and we just finally accepted it that no one was interested in it. I mean, neither of the two of us was interested. But to replace that, we are now setting aside funds for home improvements this year. Okay, wait. Now I realize it sounds like a complete 360, but hear me out. We live in our home. We play in our home. And since 2020, we've been working in our home. But thing is, we didn't really build our home with that in mind. So now we're rethinking and reorganizing so that it's in line with our vision. You know, if we wanted to be a family that travels, then why do we have so much clutter? Yeah, we're fixing all of that. Of course, we'll share our home improvement journey with you. Right now, it's still in very early stages, like looking at IKEA furniture stages. So it'll take some time.
So we told you about sinking funds last year, and now we'll walk you through the different sinking funds that we have. We found that the tonic stashes actually work well for this. Stashes are what they call pockets of funds that you use to achieve an identified goal. These stashes on tonic allow you to earn 4% interest rate, which is lower than the 6% promised in other banks, but you can share these stashes with other people. So EJ and I both instantly see how our stashes are progressing. Okay, so we have the following stashes.
Aside from those, we are reassessing our emergency funds and seeing if we need to up our numbers on that. Ginger also has a para account that we want to maximize. Another financial goal is to save up again for health insurance. This is quite pricey, actually. Ginger and I and the two kids had health insurance last year that costs about 182,000 pesos for the four of us. We didn't renew this 2023, but we are planning to save up and get one again starting 2025.
The next category is fitness and health goals. Last 2022, we had a sinking fund for health insurance, which we successfully completed. Although we did not renew our health insurance since honestly the experience was not as smooth as we expected it to be, the cost also increased significantly from around 182,000 to 220,000. We do have an HMO in our company and we will rely on this in the meantime. We'll see if we get to find a better provider for health insurance soon. We also said that we were going to the dentist at least once a year, work out at least 3 times a year for me and EJ, not to sleep past 11 p.m., finally get a long overdue executive checkup, and lastly for me to get back to being on a plant-based diet. Okay, so what did we accomplish?
Well, last year, amongst the four of us, Zika was the one who consistently went to the dentist. She had all her cavities removed and all the dental procedures that needed to be done were done. She went to the dentist maybe about 4 to 5 times last year. And of course, that comes with the regular cleanings too. As for Ginger and I, instead of going to the dentist, we had our facial warts removed and facials. I mean, before you see our teeth, you see our face first. So that kind of made sense. Okay, fine. We failed that one. We have started going to the gym again last November. Gym membership is at around 1,900 for each of us per month. So far, we've been pretty consistent. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty beefy now, and Ginger can't get enough of me.
We haven't had any executive checkups done last year, but this year we plan to avail of our HMO's executive checkup benefit. Our HMO also includes dental, so we'll be using that to visit the dentist more often. As for going plant-based, I plan to have meat-free days and work my way up from this. Okay, let's just put this out there that I'll have Tuesday and Thursday as meat-free days.
Great. So now for our professional goals, we plan to be active in YouTube last year. And I think, yeah, we failed. We were very consistent during the beginning of the year, but we failed to be consistent, middle to the end of 2022. In total, we produced 26 videos. We grew from 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers. It's far from the 50,000 that we aimed to have, but a 17% increase isn't so bad.
Yeah, so this year we are bent on getting that 50,000 subscribers. We know that the key really is consistency, and we are determined to keep giving you valuable content every month. Of course, we really appreciate that you support our channel, and we hope that you continue to do so by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing to it. This will really help a lot with YouTube's algorithm. This year, we plan to make 50 or more videos on both YouTube and TikTok.
And lastly, mental goals. So we plan to attend one webinar every quarter, and we both plan to read at least 2 books every quarter. Ginger read a total of 4 books last year, and I read one new book and I reread an old favorite, which means our average as a married couple is about 3.5 books. I really think Ginger should start reading more books so that our couple average is increased. To be honest, I'm really disappointed with Ginger.
Wait lang, that's not how it works. You need to read
Okay.
4 books yourself also. So I aced that goal.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. You're right. As for webinars, we both reached that one. We had a lot of training last year too for work, so we definitely fulfilled that one.
So that's it for our 2023 goals and our 2022 goals recap. We'd love to see what your plans are for 2023. We hope you are as excited to make this year a great year. So share with us your top 3 goals in the comment section, and let's be accountability partners. Click mo na. Hi everyone! Last year, we shared our Team Arbo Family Goals around February. But this year, hindi ko alam bakit ako natawa. Ulit.
Kasi ako lang yun dito eh.
Ulit.